Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you, and I just want to make another quick video which on issue that's been bugging me really, and that is what's been happening down at Hyde Park. For those who don't know, at Hyde Park Speaker's Corner there's a large Muslim group down there of hundreds of Muslims and many Muslim apologists, and they will critique and attack Christianity. They'll and they are quite, it's like a burr pit down there, and they rip Christians apart. But recently, the last 6 months to a year, a vigorous opposition has been gathering. There's been a black apologist who is not a Christian, called Sarah, who's been critiquing Islam, and Titan TV have been criticising Islam, and there's been good Christian apologists that have been able to stand up, and such as Bob the Builder and people like that, and who've been able to, and others like Lizzie and many others who have been able to put Islam on the back foot over the last year. And how have the Muslim apologists dealt with it? It's interesting how they've dealt with the black opposition. There are some black apologists who critique Islam. They have I think it's Kemet religion or something, which goes back to the pharaohs, and so these black folk who are very articulate, very clever, very articulate, winsome people who believe in this kind of religion, have stood up against Islam and criticised Islam and pointed out things about the Quran and about Muhammad, and very effective and very eloquent and very powerful. Even though I disagree with their religion, they have been very effective and very powerful in their opposition to Islam in terms of intellectual debate, robust, fair debate and discussion concerning which is the true, their religion or Islam. And it's been fair game. There's been no hatred there. It's just been fair game. People go down there, they debate. Muslims say that Islam's true, so the Kemet religion people say, well, we think ours is true, and they've debated, and they've been quite powerful debaters, really. And what's concerned me is this, is you have many of these Muslim apologists going down there, hacking away at Christianity. If you notice, they mainly hack away at Christianity. They see Christianity as the threat, not atheism, not any other religion. The main issue that they have is Christianity. They hack away, but because they've been getting opposition from these black guys, they've had to deal with them. And this is the issue that I have. How have they dealt with them? Now, Sarah is not coming to Hyde Park Speaker's Corner anymore. He's on record as saying he'll consider coming back, but he's not going to come back at the moment. Why? Because the police informed him that there was a conspiracy to kill him. There was death threats. And so people were preparing to kill him, and the police informed him and warned him not to come to Hyde Park. So he stepped away, which is quite wise. Now, I'm not saying it's the Muslim apologists there. I'm not saying it's even the Muslims there. But one of the most powerful critiques of Islam in Hyde Park came from Sarah. Now, he is gone for the time being because of death threats. Now, I don't think those death threats came from pink unicorns on the planet Mars. They came from people who were pro-Islamic, obviously. They didn't like the criticism that he was given of Islam. And he was winning the debates. Now, here's the point. is you would think that the Muslim apologists down there, the Islamic apologists, would be up in arms and saying, no, we'll protect you, Sarah, come back, come back, come back, we'll defend you, we're with you, we want you to have your free speech, come back. You'd think they'd have made loads of videos saying, come, but no, they've been silent. You'd think they'd make loads of videos condemning anybody who has threatened Sarah, but no, they've not. Another example is a Muslim apologist called Hussein, who I've debated. Swung for the editor, the proprietor of Titan TV. Now, Titan TV is an excellent, brilliant channel for encouraging debate and discussion. You go on there and it's very, very good. He's very fair. He allows Christians, Muslims, atheists to debate, and he films these debates. But he's been, because he has this kind of religion that's into Egyptian religion, he kind of been in the debates against Islam and critiquing and defending his own religion, and he's quite articulate. He's quite an articulate guy. Well, I saw him talking to Hussein on a video, and Hussein gets angry with him, and is swinging for him and wants to fight with him. And this is a Muslim apologist. And what's the net result of this? Titan TV announced last week that they're not going to be focusing on Islam anymore. They're going to be focusing on discussing and dialoguing with Christians. Now here's the point. I don't like being lied to. I don't like hypocrisy. And you Muslim apologists go down there at Hyde Park and you hack away at Christianity. You tell people like Lizzie is a hate preacher, or this Christian apologist, Jay Smith is a hate preacher. Yet within your own ranks, there are people who are pro-Islamic. I'm not going to use the word Muslim, because I know what you politically correct people are like. But you have people who are pro-Islamic, who have threatened Sarah, and you've not condemned it, and you've not come out to defend the guy and bring the guy back and make sure the guy's alright. You're the Muslim apologist down there, hacking away at Christianity every week, telling everybody the Christians are hate preachers, we're the really nice Muslims, yet you're the ones that are allowing and not condemning violence towards Sarah. And not just violence, but death threats. The police got in touch with him and told him there is a plot to kill him. That's serious stuff. That is to be condemned. The guy has a right to his free speech. I don't agree with his religion, but he is one of the most effective debaters against Islam, and he has a right to his free speech. It's only toe-to-toe, one-on-one debate, fair debate, and he wins every time. And he has a right to come and have free speech and not to be walking in fear of death. And you as Muslim apologists should make many, many videos condemning death threats to people who were trying to have their free speech. And secondly, it's not acceptable for Muslim apologists swinging against other people who want to debate, swinging, wanting to punch them, and then that person doesn't want to critique Islam anymore because they've nearly been in an altercation and a fight with a Muslim apologist because the Muslim apologist can't keep his cool. I don't like being lied to, and you're lying to the public. Ali Dawah, young Hamza, old Hamza, Paul Williams, Ashan, Adan, Hussein, you're all lying. You're all lying. If Islam is peace, then come out and condemn all the threats against Sarah and allow Titan TV to do debates with Muslims. Allow free and open discussion, and condemn any violence towards Sarah. And we want to see lots of videos, lots of announcements saying that we condemn any attack upon Sarah. Otherwise, you have no credibility. Your Islamic Dawah in Hyde Park Speaker's Corner has no credibility whatsoever, and you're lying to people that Islam is about violence if you're not going to condemn violence against him.